everyone. We are at the gym, as you can see, and it is the team's quarterfinals week, so they are about to perform workout 3. They're looking like they're in fine form, so all thumbs up from my point of view. For me, so this morning I've been very busy, you know, cooking breakfast, being super domesticated, had to get my garage door fixed, but this afternoon I'm going to probably work out, move the body. Shane will probably dictate, you know, what he wants to do, so sometimes like I like working out with him and I ask him to work out with me, and then he wants to completely change everything that I want to do. So if I want to work out with him, I have to do what he wants to do. Obviously, like, I scale it to how I'm feeling for the day. And then what else? Oh, I just have like emails and you know, computer work to do. But aside from that, pretty chilled out day.
What's your title now?
I would just say my title would be domesticated mother-to-be.
This is like you want to see some Inception? Wow. Do you reckon that counts?
A video of the plates?
Yeah, do you reckon? It's legit. Just watch out, guys.
In the dark, I'm like your
Matt Damon coming through. Is it Matt Damon of Inception?
So what we're saying is,
That's Leo.
Oh, it is Leo. Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio coming through.
so you look really pretty today.
Oh my, thank you. I just like doubled myself up just for you guys. I was like, it's the team quarterfinals this week. Don't expect it tomorrow though.
I was
so caught up in Taylor yelling at everyone. Slow down. Nick!
I love hosting.
Do you have any aspirations of ever going team?
Right now? No. Yeah, I always thought that it would be cool to do team after individual, but then I realized, you know, you need 3 other people to commit and apply themselves as much as you apply yourself, and that's easier said than done. You know, you definitely get incredible teams that are already created and they do a really great job, but it can be very, very challenging at times, and I would never say never to doing team, but whether I devoted a lot of time and energy into it, it would have to be a serious conversation for Shane and I to really consider. I'm very, I feel very fortunate and honored that the team has like chosen me to be their alternate this year. So that's really, really cool. But
so that's official?
I believe so, yeah. I believe it's official. As long as I'm just not pregnant still at the by the time the games comes around.
I don't think that's how it works.
we would have some serious issues if that was the case. We use this for a lot of accessories, stability improvement, and just exercises that help with the shoulders. We can do banded bench press with it, we can do strict press with it. I'm going to be doing some holds overhead, which are super light, and it just gives me a little bit more referral to help with stabilization in through my shoulders. And it's also going to be a minute where I can actually like lower the heart rate. Alright, so throughout my pregnancy I've changed it up, but I do really like the EMOMs because it allows me to stick through a workout for, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it may be, and I just work for however long I have to, say it's 10 reps, 15 reps, whatever, but then I get the rest of the minute to lower my heart rate, and then I get to start all over again. And that's just allowing me to control my intensity. You know, naturally, because of all the years of training and everything, you're always wanting to push. So there's always going to be that habit of wanting to push a little bit harder. But I am in a different point in my life right now where I am just literally moving the body just to feel good, to make sure I'm staying healthy, and I'm staying in a really strong position for my baby's growth. So EMOMs are my go-to at the moment. So I'm doing 25 para handstand push-ups. Maybe the third or fourth round, when it starts to catch up, I may drop it down to 15 to 20 reps. I have nothing to prove through this, so it's really important that, you know, I have a goal, and I tend to do really well in the first couple of rounds, but then I may want to just drop it off when I start to feel like, you know, I've just done enough for today. Then I'm going into about 25 to 50 foot lunge. I'm going to change it up. Some I'm going to do front rack, some I'm going to do overhead, and then some I'm just going to do a standard side. I'm going to do a 100-foot bamboo overhead walk, so that's all about the stability. 15 dumbbell clean and jerk, so working a little bit of coordination, and these are just movements that I feel like are predominantly all upper body. It allows me to work on my shoulder strength, stability, and also coordination, and it's going to get my heart rate up a little bit too.
You say you don't need me, you call me good for nothing, a waste of space.
So that got a little spicy in the shoulders, going from the dumbbell clean and jerks into the parallel handstand push-ups. I got like roughly around 20 seconds rest, which is still a lot of rest, but the muscle fatigue just caught up over the last 5 rounds. And that EMOM was definitely not heart rate or fitness based, I would say. Like, I definitely still breathed throughout it, and I felt like there were periods there where I could actually push the pace a little bit, but it was just more muscle fatigue, which is exactly what I'm chasing, right? So I don't do a whole lot of lower body. I still tap into my lower body, but I am conscious to not overdo it, so not do too many squats. Like, I just did some lunges, super light dumbbells. It was only 40 foot per round, so nothing crazy. I think I had 50 foot there, but predominantly that was a lot of upper body, and it just like blew up after the 5 rounds. But still, I got a little bit of a sweat, got to move the body and raise the heart rate to a comfortable level. I'm just going to say what we actually did, yeah?
And then we're moving into the sled.
Yeah. Alright, so we're just about to do a small echo piece. Every minute on the minute, I'm going to go hard for 15 seconds and then rest 45 seconds. The way I have been approaching each individual Metcon or conditioning piece is simply just going on feel. So, you know, I feel really good today, and I would say it's not a true reflection when I think of my 100%, I have to like halve that and then go from like my 50% on a good day before pregnancy and actually, you know, go at a pace that I feel is appropriate, not getting my heart rate up too high. It is only 15-second outburst, but over 5 rounds it does catch up. So, and then from that we go into the sled push. So I've really enjoyed doing a lot of sled pushing. There is no tension whatsoever through my midsection. I'm purely just working the legs in a different way instead of, you know, squatting or lunging or, you know, doing another lower body movement. And it also, I'm allowed to control my breathing, control my heart rate, which is what I'm leaning towards a lot of the time. Again, going off feel, so I might be exerting like 40 to 50% of my true 100% effort. It's not entertaining, you know. We obviously, well, Brandon does a really great job of creating a lot of hype videos for me, but the reality is when you're exercising and, you know, you're doing things, sometimes it's just not going to be, you know, super entertaining. So things like the sled push, it is a little bit boring, but it's what actually really is beneficial. And I also think, you know, the fact, like, I can't express enough just how the priority right now is not to improve my fitness or build strength or anything like that. It is simply just to move the body, get that good blood flow going through the body. I am in a different stage of my life where you may be, you're not pregnant, and, you know, you're just trying to build your fitness. You may even be trying to build your strength. It doesn't matter what the end goal is, just getting into the gym, getting that mental clarity, moving the body, you're just automatically going to feel much better afterwards. And it allows, you know, you to be able to treat yourself whenever you want, because you know you've worked hard and you've done that. So for me, that was really great, and you know, that's all I'm going to be doing for today.